Hello, welcome to Otaku Underground Radio. I'm your host, Justin. We're switching up podcast names because I want to do a feature-length podcast. Well, not feature-length, like movie length. We're gonna keep it like under an hour. The reason why we're not going by Dungeon Dwellers anymore. We'll go by Dungeon Dwellers when it comes to the reviews, but for like the podcast, we're gonna go by Otaku Underground Radio. Mostly because I looked up, there were a couple of Dungeon Dwellers podcasts. I don't want to piss off people and have them like threaten to sue me and shit, which I doubt they would, because I've listened to podcasts where they got like letters by other podcasts with the same name. It's like, we're gonna sue you. We know we're friends with hackers. And it's like, no, nothing happens. Like, dude, like if you had, it would be like if it was like, a podcast by by a famous person. I could see somebody like suing the ass off a motherfucker. But if it's just for if it's just for like dish bullshit, I fucking doubt it, man. Sorry, I'm also playing. I'm also playing. What was it called? Berserk and the Band of the Hawk in the background because reading that Berserk light novel has put me in the mood to play Berserk games, and this is the only Berserk game I have. I don't even think that fucking Berserk game for the PS2 ever came out in Canada, because I would have heard of it. I would have seen it somewhere. I've been retro hunting games for like half a fucking decade. I would have fucking saw that shit. Actually, more than a decade. I've been like doing this since what, like 2014? Which I recently gave up retro hunting because I'm running out of space and I need to get rid of shit. And I just can't afford it anymore. Cause it's not that I can't afford it. It's just that it's a waste of money, and like most of the really expensive games, like you play it and like, holy shit, this sucks. Or overrated, like Skies of Arcadia. No offense to Skies of Arcadia people, but like, yeah, that game's like, I could just play a Sukunin game, and it would be like a quarter of the fucking price. Yep. Fuck, this was a bad idea. There's gonna be dead silence if I play a game while fucking doing this. Even if it is a Muso game where you can just turn your brain off and play it, which is like, I don't want to do that while I'm playing a fucking podcast. Sorry, doing a fucking podcast, sorry. So what are we... I got topics here, so I'm not gonna fucking run out of shit to say. The first topic is lockdown continues. People think it's gonna continue forever. I don't think so. I think eventually the economy is gonna risk going belly up, and they're going to have to fucking open shit up again and start having shit somewhat back to normal. Though they might try to do the Great Reset shit, which I looked into it, and it's like I was super fucking depressed afterwards. Like, I wanted to fucking kill myself, and I was like, oh fuck. Oh, and like my fucking Prime Minister of Canada was talking about it, and then once people were like, oh, that sounds actually really bad, he's like, no, I didn't talk about that, was a conspiracy theory. It's like, shut the fuck up, male feminist. Like, he's not, if non-Canadians don't know this, he's not even really Pierre Trudeau's like son. His Pierre Trudeau was a retard and married like a young slutty woman, and she would cheat on Pierre Trudeau all the time with famous people, famous politicians. Like, famous people she's fucked are Mick Jagger, David Bowie, and Fidel Castro, who people actually think is the father of Justin Trudeau, which would explain why he's so fucking dumb. Not that Fidel Castro is dumb, just like, Just saying. Yeah. So, and because of that shit, Christmas is canceled. Thanksgiving is canceled technically in the States, but like nobody gives a shit. People are still going out and traveling. And like I find it weird that like I was watching a live stream where this guy was complaining that everything's closed for Thanksgiving, and it's like if we're not supposed to be if the Americans aren't supposed to be celebrating Thanksgiving, why is shit closed down then? Like, why are stores closed? But then again, like, though, is it fucking normal for like restaurants to be closed on holidays? In Canada, we have our restaurants open on like holidays. It's just like stores and shit that are closed, and even then, the store I worked at would like fucking, because it's like independently owned. It's not owned by a corporation or anything. They would just fucking keep it fucking open, which fucking sucked. And they would, I fucking doubt. They said they paid people like time and a half or whatever. I fucking doubt with those fucking people. No offense to my friend who also works there, who may listen to this later. I'm sorry, bro. Oh, dude, I quit working there for a reason, man. Like, come on. Because Christmas is canceled, my family was like, we're not gonna celebrate Christmas this year. Though my mom said she would still get me something, but it was on the condition of she can't, not something you want, something you need. So I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, just get me, I need a new winter jacket. So I've been, for the really cold days, I've just been wearing like my windbreaker with a sweater underneath. I've been too fucking lazy and cheap to buy a new fucking jacket, even though like I saw winter jackets on sale for like half price. Instead of like $200, it was like $100. So I could have just bought it then, but I'm like, save it for Christmas. So I asked for a parka. What's going to end up happening, my mom is going to fuck up and get me the wrong thing, because every time I ask her to get me like clothing or whatever, she fucks up and gets the wrong thing. Like one time, for people who, if you're familiar with the channel, you know I'm a comic book fan. So like one year, the year that I read like Red Sun by Mark Millar, which is the Russian Superman comic book, I was also a Green Lantern fan, and Green Lantern's in that book, and like he's in the book and he has like a mad, like what do you call it, Russian bomber hat, which Russian bomber hats look fucking sick. So I asked my mom for a Russian bomber hat, and I described what it looked like. I showed her pictures of what it looked like. Guess what? She got me the wrong fucking thing. She got me this really gay looking like knitted fucking hat that has ear flaps. So I guess she thought, oh, that's close enough for a fucking bomber hat, which is not. It look, bomber hats like look cool as shit, and like most of the time they're what, leather. She gets me this knitted fucking thing, which it is warm to wear during the winter, but when it's snowing a lot, it gets fucking wet. So it's not fucking practical to work in the snow, which sometimes I would have to, for my old job, I would have to work in the snow. Which, yeah. So, because we're not, I'm not getting anything cool for Christmas, we're not celebrating Christmas. Though, like I mentioned, I am getting one gift from my mom. I decided, fuck it. I'm just gonna buy, which this sounds lame and as fuck, but fuck it. I'm just gonna buy myself a fucking gift for Christmas, just to have like under the fucking Christmas tree. Cause like there were times when I was a kid where we were poor, and we didn't get anything for Christmas. So it's like I don't want to like be reminded of those days. So I'm just gonna buy myself something for Christmas and put it under the fucking Christmas tree. And just open it. And I'm also gonna buy something for my dog. And but I love that we're not gonna celebrate Christmas, but like I still have to buy shit for my cousin's kids, which I would do anyway, but it's like, fuck. You guys could pitch in, like, if, cause as far as I know, I'm like the only one pretty much getting them anything, which, the boy wanted a monster truck RC, which annoyed me a little. Annoyed me a little because I got him an RC toy, and I got him this really expensive Mario Kart RC toy for Christmas, like a few years back. But I guess despite the fact that he likes Mario, he plays Mario games, and I've seen him play Mario Party, he doesn't like the toy for some reason, for whatever reason. Which is, it's fine. I did get him RC monster truck, but it's the thing, I got him like a cheap one because like his parents didn't want me to spend too much money, because I guess their parents, even though his parents are pretty much rich, at least rich compared to me, they don't like to spoil their kids and buy them expensive gifts, which I guess makes sense. You don't want to spoil your kids, right? So I didn't get him like an expensive one. I got him like a $20-$30 one, which at the time, like, I didn't have a lot of options at the fucking mall. So at the time it looked like a monster truck, but now that I look at it again, it looks like a fucking like cartoony, like oversized car. Which, like, I forgot, I should have asked them, like, hey, what kind of monster truck do you like? Do you want like a cartoony one? Do you want like a realistic one? Do you want one like based off like a real monster truck? Like Gravedigger, or like what color do you want? I should have asked them a bunch of questions, but it was Halloween. I just wasn't thinking. I was thinking about like, YouTube, like what was I going to review for like Halloween, which I reviewed, what was it? The Evil Within, not the game. It's like a movie directed by this junkie who died, which is a fucking really awesome movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's like there's like a bunch of fucking, I guess because the director died, there's nobody to give a fuck, so it's just on YouTube for free. It's like there's a bunch of links too, so it's like if the one copy you're looking at doesn't work, there's like another one. There's like one subbed in like fucking Spanish or whatever, which I think is the one I watched. Yeah, and the girl, they just told me to get her a movie, so I got her like, I got them both 2 gifts each because I don't really see them on their birthdays, so I just thought I owe them, like, I normally for Christmas I buy them 2 gifts each. One for like their birthday I missed, and one for Christmas. So the boy I gave him, I had a spare Iron Man, the animated series DVD, which I ordered and I thought it was lost, and then it showed up anyway, like months later. So I was like, I already bought like another one used off a thrift store, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll give him the one that's like, the one I ordered. So what I gave the girl was, I gave her like, I found this steel book, a $20 steel book for My Neighbor Totoro, and it's like a kids movie. It's a Hayao Miyazaki animated movie, put out by Disney, and it's supposed to be like really good. I heard it's technically it's a kids movie. It's like a little girl that befriends this like giant rabbit monster. It's part of the fucking logo for Studio Ghibli. So I got her that and a Baby Yoda toy, which was kind of dumb considering that, she's like 10 years old. So I think she's like 10 years old, so she's probably like too old for that kind of shit, but it's like, fuck it. I probably should have just got her more Pokemon cards, because she likes Pokemon, but, I don't know, I just thought, just buy her toy. Yeah, so like I don't know. Like they were talking about Baby Yoda last year, so I figured, oh, I'll just get in Baby Yoda. And if I'm putting the receipts in with their gifts after I wrap it. So if she doesn't like the thing, she can just take it back and get something else. They said it was good until fucking New Year's. Yeah. So what else? So what games am I playing? I've been playing like what I mentioned, Berserk and the Band of the Hawk. Though like honestly, since I started this YouTube channel, I haven't really had time to play games. So it's like I've started playing this, and I started playing like Final Fantasy IV on PSP. My PSP like miraculously after I finished reading the book written by the Satanist, my PSP started fucking working again. So like I'm supposed to be playing like Final Fantasy IV. For people that know, I started this tradition where like around December every year, I've done this for like the past like 5 years. Every year I would beat a Final Fantasy game. So the first game I beat Final Fantasy 1 on PSP. For the second year, I beat Final Fantasy 2 for the PSP. For the third year, I played Final Fantasy 3 for the DS. For the fourth year, I was supposed to do Final Fantasy 4, but like I don't really like the game, so I skipped it, and I didn't want to do 5 because 5 when I originally played it, I fucking sequence broke the game and I couldn't fucking beat the fucking final boss. So I have like bad memories of the game. That's why I hate like Super Nintendo RPGs over Sega Genesis RPGs, because at least with Sega Genesis RPGs, you can't sequence break those games. It's just you won't advance until you go to the right place, right? But with Super Nintendo games, it's very easy to like sequence break the games. That's why whenever I play like a Super Nintendo game, I pretty much have like a walkthrough open to make sure I don't fuck it up, which is not fun for me, which is why I don't fucking play a lot of like Super Nintendo RPGs. Though Final Fantasy, last year I played Final Fantasy 6 and like I didn't have any problems with sequence breaking or any of that shit. Though like trying to like one of the early parts of the game where like you have to play as Sabian and you have to do one of his special attacks to fucking defeat the boss, or you can't beat the boss. I always fucking up and I have to fucking look it up how to fucking do it so I can beat the boss, which gets fucking annoying because like I always forget how to fucking input the fucking martial art like buttons. So yep. So if anybody wants to do this podcast with me, leave a comment. Leave a comment and then post a video of you just talking about random bullshit. And though we're looking for people who are somewhat right-wing leaning, so there's no like so we're not just arguing. If politics do come up, we're just not arguing all the time because that gets annoying. Though like 2 out of my 3 fans are right-wingers, so I'm not we don't really have too much of a problem with that. I try not to bring up politics because 1, that can get your channel shut down and harassed, and 3, it's like I have this one girl who's a fan of my shit and I don't want to like trigger her. I actually, she's like the only one lately of my 3 fans that leaves like comments on my videos. So it's like, oh, I don't want to like lose her. I people need to fucking comment more. Fuck, even if it's nasty shit, I'm fine. I'm fine with nasty shit. It's just I don't like it when people talk shit about my dog. That's the one thing that triggers me. It's like some asshole brought up my dog in like a comment. It's like, oh, you motherfucker. That's why I don't get on like YouTube arguments anymore, because like I don't want to come off like one, I don't want to come off like a spur. Two, I heard you can get your YouTube channel taken down for your comments, and like it won't just be your YouTube channel, it'll be like your fucking Google account. And I really don't want to get my Google account taken down because I use my Gmail for not like not just for regular life shit, but also for MMOs that I fucking play occasionally, which I don't fucking. I have especially Guild Wars. I have friends that play Guild Wars, and I don't want to fucking lose my Guild Wars account because I would probably have to. I wouldn't be surprised if I would have to fucking rebuy the game if I lost my email account. So that would really fucking suck. Though the game's not that expensive. It's just that I'm almost max level, so I really don't want to fucking people say it doesn't take that long. I played the game for over 60 hours and I'm still not fucking max level, assholes. Though some games it takes. That's the thing I hate about MMOs is that there are people who there's not just assholes who read guides and shit and act like they're fucking better than everybody else, which is it's easy to be good at a game if you're fucking following other people's footsteps, assholes. But there's these people I'll play with, and then within 2 or 3 days or a week they'll get max level, and it's I can't play with them anymore. It's fuck, dude. I used to hear it would take 3,000 hours or whatever the fuck to get max level in MMOs. Now it's people have it figured out so they can do it within less than a week, and it's super fucking annoying. Oh my god, I should just read guides, but it's it's not. Again, like I mentioned with my Super Nintendo playthroughs, it's not fun for me if I'm reading if I'm studying while playing the game. I play games to have fun and not think about real world shit and whatever, right? Yeah. So speaking of Final Fantasy 4 and 6, I really hope that Final Fantasy one day just remakes Square Enix remakes those games, because those games are besides from Final Fantasy 7, those games are considered the best ones in the franchise. So it's those games that are sprites makes a lot more sense to me to remake than the first ever 3D fucking game. Let's be real. Fuck, I would even like it if they remake the first Final Fantasy game. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by a cutscene of Guts fighting Bazuzu or whatever the fuck his name. Fuck, So I really fucking hate the Golden Age cutscenes that are in this fucking game. But I guess I think they're gonna use anime scenes from the new anime. So I guess it would fit better if you use footage from the Golden Age movie than it would be from the fucking 90s anime. So nothing you can really do. Alright, let's go to the next topic, which is future plans for the channel. Future plans for the channel. Christmas month is December for obvious reasons. Shit we're gonna review, which we're not gonna do. We haven't hit our quota for the month. If I do hit the quota, I'll try to do a Christmas month video every fucking day, and then we'll do the winners or losers. But if we don't hit the quota for the channel, which is just one more subscriber. I wanted to have it at 20, but that doesn't seem feasible. So it doesn't seem feasible for my shitty fucking YouTube channel to get 20 subscribers. Get another 5 subscribers in 1 month. So I'm selling for 1. So if you can convince try to get one of your friends who would actually like my shit to like check it out and subscribe. I don't want like dead subscribers, because like it's fucking. I'm really annoyed that like I have 14 subscribers, and most of my recent videos have like less than 3 views. My fucking Doctor Strange video, 2 views. Dragon Age Silent Grove comic review, 1 view. My fucking Fantasy Month Name of the Wind novel review, 2 views. I made a fucking funny video to get like attention, like a funny video that's less than 3 minutes to get attention, so people can check out my book review, which I spent like 35 fucking hours reading so I can review it for this channel. Nobody fucking watched it. Nobody comments on it. One of those views might possibly be me. At first, I thought, it's not getting views because people are seeing the thumbnail and is not recognizing it, and they think it's something else, right? They don't think it's the book from Patrick Ruffus, right? Because I, like a retard, I used the Japanese cover for the thumbnail, because I thought the Japanese edition cover looks really fucking cool. Now I figured out that was kind of a bad idea. But then again, the funny video where I'm using the actual book cover for the thumbnail is not really getting views either. It has 3 views. 1 of them is from me. That was a good fucking. That was a good fucking video too, and it took me multiple takes to read that monologue all the way through without fucking up. So it's like, it sucks when you get like when you like work hard and then like shit's still like unrewarded. Which, like, I'm not doing this YouTube channel to make money and shit, to grift, even though it's like grifting is only when you're like tricking people into giving you money. So like people who make videos to make, I don't know. Like, then again, e-begging, I fucking hate e-begging. So, like, the people who e-beg, they're the fucking, like, e-begging in a way is grifting. But, aside from that, though I would argue people who do premium podcasts when they're, like, when they're not even, like, a famous person, that's, like, kind of, like, dude, you're a fucking retard. You want people to pay money for, like, something that is usually free? Most people nowadays, like a lot of people on the internet nowadays, don't even pay for like movies and TV shows, but you want people to pay for your fucking podcast that you do once a week. It's like, get the fuck out of here. It's like, fuck, man. But like, yeah, like to bring up my point from earlier, it's just like, it kind of sucks when I spend like money on shit for the YouTube channel, and then I get like less than 5 views, I get less than 10 views, so it kind of makes it seem pointless to me. But it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I would like to make friends. That's why I'm doing this. I had a friend that was gonna do the podcast with, but like he, for some fucking reason, he's not returning my calls anymore. So it's like, I don't fucking know. I'm not a woman where I'm just gonna fucking call you every day, message you every day. Hey, what's going on? How come you're not talking to me? It's like, whatever, dude. So like, hopefully it could be he's just busy at work, but it's like, I don't fucking know. I don't think he would be pissed because I missed his fucking birthday. Which he called me for my birthday, so that, I don't think, like, that's a chick fucking thing. I don't think he's pissed because of that, but it's like, I don't know. Maybe he saw one of my videos and was pissed off at something I said. Oh, another fucking Russian bot commenting on my fucking video. Fucking motherfucker. I'm gonna have to delete this shit. Not that I think people are stupid enough to click on these links, but just in case, I'm just getting rid of them. What are they gonna do? Can you do instead of like fucking with like conservatives, fucking with people with edgy opinions and shit like that? Can you do something about the fucking Russian bots with the links to obvious like scam shit or virus shit? No, you're just gonna harass like honest fucking people. And at the same time, like that you have like trolls with like a billion like fucking all accounts. Not gonna do nothing about that, but we're gonna fuck with conservatives and shit. But speaking of conservatives, I found out like fucking Revenge of the Sis finally got like fucking Alex Jones on their fucking podcast. It's like, what the fuck? I know Royce is like, he's very good at like talk. They got like famous people on their channel before, but it's like Alex fucking Jones. It's like, how the fuck? Like, Jesus fucking Christ, they got fucking Alex Jones. And I heard the interview sucked. Like, Merce acted like a fangirl retard, and like Royce was asking like low IQ questions. But yeah, I know I should like sit down and watch it. But it's like, dude, like how the fuck did you guys get like Alex Jones? Holy shit! Did you just tell him, hey Alex, we're not pussy retards like Tim Pool. We won't try to censor you and throw you under the bus if you do our podcast. And like speak your speech. Which a funny thing happened. I was walking my dog, and this was I can't remember if this was before the election or after the election. But I'm walking my dog, and I think I mentioned this in the video. But like I'm walking my dog, I see these like stickers, and originally I thought that it was just duct tape or someone putting a Sharpie to it, like a permanent marker to it. But it's an actual sticker of it's these like somebody put like InfoWar fucking stickers on these like night posts, like on almost every night post on the street light on this fucking street, and even on like mailboxes of like InfoWar stickers. One was like save the First Amendment, save the Second Amendment, Operation Win 2020. Like shit like that, and it's like, retard, we live in fucking Canada. We live in fucking Canada. We don't have like we don't even have free speech. Two, we don't even have a right to fucking own guns. If to own it, you can technically own guns. I know a guy who has a shitload of fucking guns, but it's like the fucking hassle and the fucking hoops you have to jump through to own guns. It's almost not worth it. Because you can almost just get like I think you can own like a slingshot or whatever, and that's almost as good as a fucking gun, honestly. And like for home defense, I'm thinking like maybe just buying. I have a sword. That's my fucking home defense. I have a dog that will wake me up in the middle of the night if someone's trying to break into my place, and I have a sword. That's all I have. But I'm thinking of getting like a paintball gun, because like that will fuck a person up. I almost said something I was not supposed to say, but that will fuck a person up. Though, like that would ruin the fucking walls, and I would have the fucking landowner complain. But it's like, dude, like I don't know. I think watching that Dirty Sanchez movie, like paintballs can fuck a person up, dude. Like leave massive fucking bruises and shit. I think that would be enough to scare somebody away, unless they had a gun. Then I'm fucked. But most of the criminals around here just carry like really small knives, so I think I would be good. But whatever. Right. So what are updates? We're doing Image Comics month for January, where we're gonna review Image comic graphic novels. I don't have enough to do like daily fucking videos of that, and I wouldn't even want to, because I'm supposed to like after Christmas I'm gonna start working hard to fucking get get an actual decent paying fucking job, because I need a fucking new job. I need a new job. The one I was working at is like doesn't pay well, and it's just like, you know, it's just like too short hours. So it's like I need something different, right? I was gonna get a job at the mall, but like because of the lockdown shit, and then they're like closing down British Columbia and shit like that. I just have a feeling like all the stores are gonna start fucking closing again, which I hope fucking Trump wins his re-election shit, because like I was told like if the Republicans win, that he would reopen shit, and if the Democrats win, they're gonna keep shit closing. Like, you already have like a Democrat lady, like someone who voted Democrat was like, what the fuck, I thought the Democrats were gonna reopen the country. It's like, you fucking dumb bitch. Oh my god, I hate the fact that like the whole world like follows the tail of the fucking of America. Like, they fucking, whatever America says to do something, we say, like, says jump, we say how high. It's like, it fucking sucks, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. But yeah, in February, so, you know, February is like, you know, Valentine's Day, you know, so it's kind of a romantic month. What kind of you think we're just gonna review romance movies on that month? No, my guy. No. We're gonna do Incel Cinema Month, where we're gonna review movies with incel main characters. So as you can tell, we're probably gonna review a lot of Nicholas Winding Refn movies, because he's like, for people that don't know, before he was a famous director, he was an incel. So a lot of his movies have like incel main characters, like Pusher, Drive. Even though Drive was a script before he was hired to direct that movie, so he didn't really work on the script. But yeah, I guess they picked him because, you know, like, Ryan Gosling was a fan of his, and he's like, oh, this would be good for the incel. Ryan Gosling. Sorry, Nicholas Winding Refn, who's not an incel anymore, but he used to be. He had to get famous to get pussy. He had to be a famous director in this fucking country to get pussy. Nicholas Winding Refn. I have to get more Nicholas Refn movies, because I don't think Only God Forgives would work. I do have all the Pusher movies. I got have Drive, obviously. Yeah, we'll figure out. I'll make a list and we'll figure out, you know, what movie. I'll look up, you know, in some movies, and I'm gonna try to get a copy of Cuck, because that has an incel main character. I was looking at a clip of Cuck, and I was like looking at the Richard Spencer character in that. It's like it was like he doesn't look close to Richard Spencer, but one aspect of Richard Spencer they did get spot on was the character looked very fucking gay. And he's like well groomed, and yeah. Oy vey, oy vey, oy vey, oy vey, oy vey, oy vey. If you guys have any suggestions for Christmas month, Image Comics month, Incel Cinema month, I don't know if I already said that, let me know in the comments, I'll write it down. And also for the female viewer who gave me a bunch of requests on what to review, I'll get to it soon. I'll promise. Okay. Next topic, the final topic, which, you know, we only have like 20 minutes left. What video games am I looking forward to? Right? Which the answer is, besides from Final Fantasy 16, which I know people say it sucks. It just looks like it's a Game of Thrones ripoff. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I like the fact that it's back to its medieval roots, and they have already fucking made a Game of Thrones ripoff. Like, play fucking the PSP version. Sorry, of Final Fantasy Tactics. There's a lot of Game of Thrones shit in there. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not gonna buy a PS5 until that fucking game comes out. I don't give a shit what fucking game comes out in the meantime. I'm not buying a PS5 until I have Final Fantasy 16 in these fucking hands, my guy. All right, and the other game is there's this Kickstarter game for this Souls-like ripoff. Let's be real, called Bleak Faith Forsaken, which it already made its money. It's being made by these two, I think they're two German guys. You can check out their YouTube channel. They have this fucking really cool trailer, which is it's called the Kickstarter Reel video, where it has this song by Hellong, which is this fucking pagan band, but some of their music's good. So I saw one of their fucking music videos, and in the thumbnail they had the fucking Baphomet with the Sanus sign, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? How is the Baphomet, which is a trademark thing by the Church of Satan, Norse mythology, which the Church of Satan sued the new fucking Sabrina Teenage Witch show for having the Baphomet, which, if people didn't know, in this new show, which I used to watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch when I was a kid. The new show, she's saying this feminist, which apparently there's this huge thing going on where there's this rise of feminists becoming Satanists because Satanism, I guess, is the only female-friendly religion. And they're promoting fucked up shit, there's a video on what's his name? It's Clippy something. I have it subscribed here. Oh my god, I have too many fucking I'm subscribed to too many fucking people. Chip Kippery, who on his YouTube channel, where is it? Did he take it down? He's an archive channel for the Weekly Sweat, but he also has random funny videos. Oh, he took it. I think he took it down. That sucks. Whatever. He used to have this fucking video on his YouTube channel where it was basically this Satanist feminist chick at a TED Talk promoting cheese pizza, pretty much, and how it's a natural sexual orientation. It's what the fuck is wrong with women nowadays? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not looking forward to the future. I think the future is gonna... I think the people who predicted that the future was gonna be a cyberpunk hellscape, like the offer of Blade Runner, was correct, and things are gonna be pretty bleak and pretty dark. And I'm gonna... If it wasn't for the fact that I have a dog that I love very much, I would find a rope. I would neck myself, as the kids say. Oh, that was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke, my friends. What else? Other future games. I was looking for... I don't know. Cyberpunk was supposed to come out this month. It looks like it's being delayed. I wasn't even going to get it. It is... I made a list of shit that I wouldn't mind owning. And I'm gonna, put them on pieces of paper and put them on a hat, and whatever I pick out is I'm gonna get for myself for Christmas. So Cyberpunk 2070 is one of those things. So who knows? I don't know. And like I talked about I made a video talking about the Game Awards and how they did like because Cyberpunk is late. Even if Cyberpunk were to come out in December, because it's a December game, it's not gonna qualify for this fucking year. I guess like the guys at like the Game Awards feel that they want to do their shit in December. So like because of that, games that came out December don't qualify, which is fucking retarded. Because obviously December is a very important month. Like that's when like a lot of people buy games for their kids, buy games for Christmas, and they usually buy the newest games. Like wasn't like Black Ops back in the day originally December release? Because I remember getting that for fucking Christmas one year, and that game was super awesome. I wouldn't mind buying the new Call of Duty game, but it's like I only played the single player, and it doesn't really make sense for me to pay like $90, which that's how much new games cost in Canada. So like the people who were like, oh, it's not a big deal if it goes up in price $10, and it's like assholes. It was already like 60 something in Canada. Now it's like 70, 80 fucking 9. It's like, oh my god. I think I almost paid $100 for like what Xenoblade Chronicles X. It's like, new games are too expensive nowadays. I'm honestly going to fucking quit. Sooner or later, I know I've been saying this for almost half a decade now, but I'm like, I need to fucking quit video games. Like this hobby is getting too fucking expensive. Like it's insane. It's like I need to fucking. Like, how am I gonna get a wife and kids if I spent too much of my resources on fucking stupid bullshit? But yeah, so I don't know. Video games are getting too fucking expensive. I need to quit sooner, like, because I already have like more games that I can play in my entire lifetime. So it's like, what the fuck am I doing? Fuck. It's a human condition. And I was looking forward to Grand Blue Fantasy, but after reading the manga, it looks like it fucking sucks. But like, I don't know, the game could be good. And like, they're supposed to be, the Persona fucking people were supposed to be working on like a fantasy RPG. So I don't know if they're still doing that. And then there's obviously. I won't be able to play the Bethesda fucking games because they're Xbox exclusive now. So that's fucking great. Hopefully there'll be people say they're probably just gonna be timed exclusives, but like who the fuck knows, dude? Oh well. That's probably the end of this podcast. I'm kind of running out of shit to say, and I still have to. I'm gonna do like a Thanksgiving special review today, where I'm gonna watch and review Thanksgiving, which I turned it off after 17 minutes because the fucking movie is so fucking bad. It's so fucking unwatchable. Yeah, the turkey character is funny, but it's like, oh, I have to deal with the stupid shit like these other fucking retards say with their shitty fucking acting. Like the only good actor is the guy who's voice acting the fucking puppet turkey. Oh my god. Alright, later, people. Bye.